2020 started off like any other. I had enjoyed meeting staff before Christmas at Muffins with the Mayor. It's a great time to meet staff face-to-face at the Mayor's office, Recreation, Public Works, the Library, Urban Planning, Public Safety, Finance, Legal, and Purchasing. In January and February, we did a lot. We presented a brief on transit solutions, and we held a press conference, met with my colleagues, the ASM mayors, right here in Côte-Saint-Luc, attended swim meets at the ACC, met with the Minister of Municipal Affairs, Chantal Rouleau, and the executive committee member responsible for transport, Eric Caldwell. Spoke with kids about their ideas for the future of Côte-Saint-Luc. Performed in the Côte-Saint-Luc Dramatic Society production of Merton of the Movies. Officiated at civil marriages. Enjoyed our annual Valentine's Day dance, winter carnival, had pancakes at Public Works, and so much more. Then our lives changed in a moment. The world has faced unprecedented disruption in 2020 and heartbreaking loss. I look forward to turning the page on this most difficult year and truly hope for a healthy and happy 2021 for all of you watching. Je tiens également à souhaiter un joyeux Hanukkah et joyeux Noël et de bonnes fêtes. I would like to offer my sincere condolences to all those who have lost a loved one, whether because of the COVID-19 pandemic or for another reason. Let me also send my message of hope to everyone, especially those who have suffered economic hardship and emotional stress due to the disruptions caused by the pandemic. On March 11th, the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 pandemic. In Côte-Saint-Luc, we began sending information to residents using our emergency call-out system. Within days, we had closed our municipal buildings to the public, postponed the District 8 by-election, and postponed registration to parks and recreation programming. Our City Council meeting of March 16th wasn't held in a municipal building for the first time in the city's history, but by video conference, streamed live on YouTube. A day later, we used the powers given to us by the Quebec Cities and Towns Act to declare a state of emergency. Over the weeks and months that followed, we closely monitored the health recommendations in Quebec and around the world. When the evidence for masks became clear, we took the lead, becoming the first city in Quebec and in Canada to require masks at stores, malls, municipal buildings, and other indoor public places. The Quebec government would eventually implement its own rules, and cities and provinces across Canada followed our lead. In spite of this challenging time, we continued to keep Côte-Saint-Luc moving forward. Nous avons aidé les aînés à avoir accès à leur épicerie en nous associant à des groupes pour aider à faire des livraisons. Nous avons élargi notre programme d'appels téléphoniques quotidiennes. Nous avons offert des concerts en plein air pour égayer la vie des gens qui vivent seuls dans les résidences des personnes âgées. We launched a daily call-to-listen service in March so residents could hear lectures using their home telephone from their favorite library speakers. Mobility and public transit remained priorities. Just this week, the city submitted recommendations to the ARTM, which is the agency that plans and budgets for all the public transit on the island, Laval, the South Shore, and beyond. Among our recommendations are commuter train stops in Côte-Saint-Luc, at the Côte-Saint-Luc Shopping Centre, with a pedestrian passage to Parkhaven, and at Carey Square, with a pedestrian pathway at Clanranald, a tramway to run along the eventual Cavendish extension to the metro station at Namur, which could get people from the corner of Cavendish and Kildare to the metro in around 5 minutes. That's our dream, and we're going to keep on pushing for it, as well as for the Cavendish Road Extension project. The project was supposed to be reviewed by Quebec's environmental agency, in 2020. Montreal still hasn't submitted the project. Just this month, we called on Montreal to get it done. We can't afford any more delays. In other news, we're excited by the creation of 27 kilometers of bike paths on the island, including Côte Saint-Luc, partly on land owned by Hydro-Quebec. We'll be moving forward in 2021 on public consultations for developments at our 3 shopping malls. We'll also launch a referral service initiative so residents can find organizations with programs and activities of interest to them. We are also planning programs to support our local merchants. They need all our support, and we encourage you to shop locally as much as possible. Finally, let me end with a big thank you to all those in our community who have stepped up in 2020. Les gestes généreux se sont multipliés dans toute la ville de la part de gens ordinaires, désireux d'aider amis et voisines. Cela a été pour nous une inspiration. Vous avez été si nombreuses et vous portez volontaires. Tant d'institutions religieuses ont lancé des programmes d'aide pour leurs membres en cas de besoin. Toutes ces actions ont fait une différence. Thank you everyone who rose to the challenge. With news of the first individuals receiving the vaccine, we are closer than ever to the end of the pandemic. Stay strong a little bit longer. We're almost there. I hope and pray for a sweet and healthy 2021.